You are looking live at Rock Ice Arena in Dunellen, New Jersey, where the New Jersey Rockets girls U19 will take on the Lady Patriots. Hi everybody, my name is Joe Rizzo and I'm glad to bring you Rockets hockey. The day is off to a wonderful start as the 16U Rockets girls completed a 5-2 victory over the Lady Patriots, and now the 19s will look to make it a sweep. Rockets coming off a 2-2 tie against the Lehigh Valley Phantoms on Saturday, and they'll look to build on that and grab their first win of the season today. They'll have two forward lines and two defense pairings, and Ariella Smarkland in goal. Opening face-off, lift-off as Kirsty battles for it. Riz with the pick. Riz comes in. Oh, she lost the puck. She had a chance to open this game with a goal. Riz out of the corner. Riz looking for space, pushing around behind. Lily falls down over there and can't help keep it in. Rockets bunched up on the right side. Boy, what an opening sequence right there. The ice may be too good. Here's Riz up the left wing. Riz had a goal in Saturday's game. She's looking. Sharp angle. She's got Kirsty in front if she could find her, but there's a lot of traffic there. She pushes it out to the point to Larissa. Louisa back to Larissa. No, it comes out of the zone, and the Lady Patriots will regroup. Tries to get it through one, but Rachel Lee steps in and knocks that one back into the offensive zone momentarily. And now Kirsty takes it and sends it in deep. And chasing after it is Kirsty after her own shot. It comes out toward the middle, and Larissa will pick it up, turn, and send it in onside. And it will be an icing. I guess she was just past the wrong side of the red line. So the first minute 10 has elapsed of the 17 minutes at 19U. And the Rockets change 5. Face-off is 1. Peyton tries to move it up the left wing, can't get it out. She gets it over to Izzy, who does get it out. Sent back in, and the Lady Patriots can't keep it with possession. This one's sent down again. It's going to be another quick icing. 17 seconds gone in that sequence, 15:33 left, first period. No score, just underway at Rock Ice. The Rockets in white jerseys with black pants and black trim and black helmets, except for one. And the Lady Patriots in the navy jerseys with red lettering and white trim and red shells. That's hockey fancy for pants. Rockets eventually win over possession of the face-off, and they get it out of the defensive zone. Peyton picks that one off. Jacobus turns the corner on the left side. Jacobus tries to get to the net, centers it for Rizzo. Rizzo shoots just wide. Peyton Izzy Rizzo out there already causing havoc. Battled for there by Tootie. She wins it for a moment over to Rizzo, but one of the Lady Patriots came in late and just got her stick on the puck. Rockets change the rest of their line, and Kirsty and Lily are now out with Riz. Tootie back on D. She gets it around the near boards to Riz, who can't get it deflected up enough to get it out. Kirsty battles for it there. Still can't get it. Now they get it out. This is Kirsty. Kirsty dumps it, and she'll chase it after herself. She's the first forward down, often the fastest player on the ice. She battles for it behind. Riz was there, but she couldn't get possession. Lady Patriots try to move it up. That goes off Rachel's skates and toward the center. It's still loose. Lily looking for it, gets a piece, gets it enough to get it to Kirsty, who sends it to the near corner. Goes toward Riz's side, and that one sent all the way down by the Lady Patriots. A nice jet stream made by, I don't know if you could see it on there, but You could see on the new ice where it's been skated over, you could see the path of the puck where it traveled directly down and hit the lined red board. Peyton on the face-off with Izzy in the slot. Peyton loses the stick, but she wins the face-off nonetheless to Rachel, who sends it in deep. Behind the net is Izzy. Izzy turns the corner. Izzy centers for Peyton, but a little too strong. Actually, it looks like somebody got a piece of Peyton's stick. Georgie battling for it with Izzy in the slot, and it comes right at you, and that's Izzy Camarada fighting for it. Fortunately, she didn't hit the boards hard enough to knock over the green tea that Tom Rose bought me to keep my voice alive for the second game and the third of the weekend. That one sent up to the point, between the points. Rachel keeps it in with both her skates. Now it's sent deep, and Izzy will battle for it. Izzy's got Georgie in front. Izzy tries to come out of the corner. She's shouldered off. Clean push, not a hit, a push. And Rachel jumps between the points and keeps it in. Peyton comes out of the corner, shoots and scores! Peyton Jacobus, she's putting her hands up like she can see. We couldn't see because the ref was right in our line, but Peyton dents the net from a sharp angle, and the Rockets take a 1-0 lead with 13:05 left in the first period. Peyton came around the right circle, and she went along the end line, and instead of skating it back behind the net, which I think the goalie must have played to think she was going to do it, she instead fires the sharp angle wrist shot and finds the 90 degrees on the sharp angle. Wow, I'm in shock almost that she scored that goal. Brilliant goal by Peyton. And then she does the humble shoulder shrug, even that she couldn't believe it. But Wayne Gretzky said you only miss the shots that you don't take. Or you don't miss the shots that you don't take. I don't know. He said something about, anyways, you miss all of the shots you don't take. Tom Rose, that's why he's the best color analyst in the game. Lily will try to come out of the corner, and she'll instead go up to the point. Now back to Lily on the right boards, looking to center. Whiffs there for a moment as she's harassed, and the Lady Patriots player will pull it out and get it out of the zone. Lady Patriots attack the left side, and that's going to be a penalty on Amanda. I don't know if they'll call interference or a body check. We'll await the call, but Amanda's going to go into the box for a body check. This is her second game of the weekend on D, and we've mostly seen Amanda play center. She's been around the game for a while, and she's played every position out there except for goalie, at least that I know of. At some point, she might have played that too. First shot there, and a big save by Ariellis. The Rockets send it down. Icing is in effect as they kill off the first power play of the game. Icing in effect at all times. Rizzo and Kirsty, the forward pair, killing it off. And that one covered by Ariellis. And one of the Lady Patriots blew a tire right at the end and bumped her a little bit. No harm, no foul there. 1:38 left to kill. And Tootie will jump on defense for Rachel. Using 3 to kill on defense with one of the defensemen in there. There's a shot from the front. What a save by Ariellis. That was ticketed. They sent it out from the corner. Somebody got a piece of it in front, and it was going into the left side of the net, and Ariellis stuck the glove out and gloved it down. Face off won by the Rockets, and again, they can't just ice it down there. They send it down with some volition, and it's going to be an icing, and Riz was ahead of the play. If that had gotten onto the goaltender, you never know what they're going to do if the goaltender plays it, misplays it, tries to cover it. Havoc can happen. So if you're going to fire that down, I know some teams have worked on being shorthanded and firing it at the goaltender, which I think is a wonderful strategy if you could do it. Rockets gain possession. Peyton has the goal already, and she skates up shorthanded. Peyton turns the corner. Peyton in front. Peyton with the backhander. Oh, right pad save! Peyton almost had her second. And she's at the near side, going to the center. Oh, she tried to center it for Georgie, but One of the blue team sticks got on there. Georgie battling in the corner. Rachel will keep that one in at the expense of her own body. Now it comes out with 1-on-2 as the Rockets manage to get back. Sent in, and some of the Lady Patriots are changing behind the play. Up the far side boards, they have a power play to the Lady Patriots. This one stuck out. Let's see if Georgie can get the breakaway. Oh, it's just a little too strong and in the wrong part of the ice. Sent up, Peyton gets it, but she has to wait for Georgie to get onside, so she exchanges with Larissa.
Not consistent.
Yeah. Sent in, Lady Patriots on the attack. Peyton and Larissa will battle for it in the corner. 2-1, and the penalty has expired. Oh, if that puck had gotten a little further out, Amanda might have been able to get sent on a breakaway. She jumps off because she's a defenseman, and this will be Izzy jumping on. If it's onside and not an icing, she has a chance, but it's not. .10:07 left in the first. Rockets lead at 1-0. Peyton Jacobus with the goal. Number 21. Rockets actually being outshot 3-2, although they seem to have carried more of the pressure in this game. It could be just mainly from the power play, and there was one very long shot that came from out of the zone. Patriots win the face-off. They send it at the net, but not on net. It goes just to Ariellis' left, and she covers up a loose puck, and they'll do it all again, 9:59. So an 8-second sequence. We've seen this very often with the Rockets over the past couple of years, between the U16s last year and the U19s this year, where on face-offs in the defensive zone, if they lose it, they clear the way and they give their goaltender a good look at the puck, and she's very quick to cover. And they just lop off 6, 8, 9 seconds at a time. Breaking out are the Rockets. Here they come. But can't get the offensive zone. Rizzo in pursuit. That would have been an onside play because the Lady Patriots sent it back in. This one's sent down for an icing that gets waved off as the Rockets move it up. And there goes Lily. Here comes Riz. She had a chance for a breakaway at the start. Riz in the center. Riz wrist shot. Save! There's the rebound. Kirsty looking for it, jabbing, and she can't put it in. But the Rockets with a good chance right there. Riz got behind the D. Opted to make the move with the forehand. Might have had a chance if she went through on the backhand, but Leopold, the goaltender, number 3, not a number that you often see for a goaltender, was up to the task and made the save and eventually covered the rebound. Face-off win, it goes to Izzy. In front now, Peyton shovels it at the net, goes just wide. Izzy around the back, looking for somebody. She finds Larissa, and then Rachel. Now Peyton, wrist shot, hit off Georgie, and went down. Far side, and it chips over the boards, and the face-off will be out of the zone, according to the referee, although I don't know why a Rocket would have been trying to hit it toward the boards and not the net. So nonetheless, they'll face it off outside the zone. 8:55 left first period. Rockets winning 1-0 over the Lady Patriots at Dunellen, New Jersey, Rock Ice Pavilion. And when they say ice in this place, they mean it. Bandied about in the neutral zone, and the Lady Patriots will pick it up. Right side, wrist shot goes in front of Ariellis and to the far corner. It's sent out. This is going to be Georgie trying to chase it down in a one-on-one battle. Can't get there. The Lady Patriots will dump it deep, and not deep enough for an icing. Rachel will pick it up behind and skate behind her own net. Stop, reverse, use her other defenseman, and that will be Larissa carrying it out. Larissa up the left wing. Larissa over the line. Larissa turning the corner. Larissa looking to center. Larissa behind the net. Rizzo in front. Larissa there with Riz. Larissa. Louisa. Larissa. Louisa tries to jam from behind, and it's a save. Louisa with 3 scoring chances in the early going. And Louisa gets it again. Wrist shot and a save. All over the place right now, 13 in white. And the Lady Patriots get it out of trouble. This is not going to be an icing. Good job battling back there. I think that was Larissa again, using the body and shielding off the player and preventing a scoring chance. Lady Patriots in their own zone, picked off by Rizzo. Rizzo looking, she's got 2 in front if she can get possession of the puck, but she loses it in the feet of the referee. Kirsty comes out, feeds between the points, sent toward the front. Lily battling. It goes to the near side. Luisa's got to skate around the referee. Glazer will pick it up for the other team, the Patriots, and send it up and out. No icing. Amanda will get there first for the Rockets. And this one's picked off by Amanda. She'll skate it up. Luisa gets it now. Luisa gets it up and out of the zone. And she finds Peyton. Peyton comes in. Peyton has somebody in the middle. It's Izzy. Peyton wrist shot off the mask. A save. Rebound loose. Still loose. Luisa sends it to the crease. Oh, and who was in front that couldn't get a stick? Peyton almost got it. Izzy there. Wrist shot. Popped up. In front. Luisa tries to bat it in. Goalie loses her stick for a moment. Luisa has it. Centers for Peyton. Overthrew to Izzy. Goaltender does not have her stick. It comes to the near side. Tootie's going to pinch. Can she win it? There's a big hit after it. And it comes out of the zone. The goaltender still has not picked up her stick. And now, with the puck safely out of the zone, she does. The Rockets try to break out again. A scoring chance after scoring chance after scoring chance. The Rockets piling it on. They have 7 shots to 4 on the scoreboard and a 1-0 lead on the count of goals with 6:15 left in the first. Rockets win the faceoff and they bring it back into their own end. Larissa banks it off looking for Izzy with speed. They'll do it all again in front of the penalty box area. In neutral ice, the Lady Patriots pick it up and they skate it in across the right wing as the Rockets don't give them the middle of the ice. Coming around to send the puck up. This looks like Peyton and Izzy. And Izzy gets enough to knock it out of the zone. Georgie tries to get there. Rockets will change a little bit on the fly and change effectively. Reversed across by Rachel, but out of the zone, nobody there. Lily eventually gets to it, but the Lady Patriots put it back in the defensive zone for the Rockets. Lady Patriots looking to move it around. They bring it up to the point, but they can't maintain complete and total possession as all these pucks are loose and bandied about. Wrist shot, Arielis with the save, and she covers up. 5:13 left in the first, 1-0 Rockets. Peyton Jacobus with the goal. It would have been great to get it on video, which we got the referees back on the video of Peyton's goal. Kirsty wins the faceoff cleanly to Lily's corner, but there's an extra Lady Patriot there, and they get it out. Luisa trying to steal this one and get a break. She's had one break and then a sort of second half breakaway, and no goals yet to show for it. This one comes to the near side, and the Lady Patriots move it into the offensive zone, but without possession. Rockets send it up and out. Lily gets it for the moment. Battling there, but can't win the medium 50-50 battle at mid-ice. Lady Patriots bring it in. Shot in the center. Arielis gets it with the blocker, pops it up and swats it away with the catching glove. And now brought out by Kirsty. She's got room up the right wing. She's got a little bit of a hole, and she's got Luisa in the middle. Kirsty looking, curling around the net. She has Luisa in front, tries to wrap around. One of the Lady Patriots gets a stick blade on it. Luisa's there. Rachel comes in. She'll go deep. Somebody's got to cover a point. Although there's 4 down low, the Rockets with a big scoring chance if they keep the pressure on, but otherwise somebody's going to have to get back, and Luisa eventually does, along with Amanda, and the Lady Patriots will change. So Amanda, if she's looking up, she could hit Luisa behind the play for a long pass. Eventually she does that, and it's too strong, it's going to go down for an icing. So that's one of those plays where as soon as you get it, you got to be looking up, otherwise it's just not going to work. And you're not going to catch somebody on a change if they've gotten some of the other players out there. Nevertheless, the Rockets girls persisted and they won a face-off. And Georgie moved it up into the offensive zone, basically herself. Can't gain possession there, but the Rockets do gain the zone. All three Rockets forwards on the opposite side as the puck decides to not follow them. This one's sent down and it's going to be an icing, so they'll face it off right here. With 3:33 left in the first period and the Rockets holding a 1-0 lead on the back of Peyton Jacobus' goal. The goal scorer is in the face-off dot area. She wins it to Larissa between the points. Larissa hands it over to Rachel, who'll step in, send it to the front. Georgie in the slot couldn't get a good enough handle on it to get off the shot. Battled for at the point by Larissa. She's 1-on-2, and eventually the puck goes to the Lady Patriots, who cannot get it out because Izzy's there. The Rockets clear the zone, so it didn't really matter if they got it in or out. Lady Patriots will move it up. Rachel over there, turning, looking, gets it out of the zone. Fought for by Georgie. The Lady Patriots still have a player offside if they bring it in, but now everybody touches up. 2:50 now left in the first period, 1-0 Rockets. Puck sent out of the zone. Georgie there. Oh, she tried to lift the other player's stick, but maybe needed to just go for the puck herself. Izzy in the corner, now behind the net. Izzy 1-on-2, takes a hook right there, so much so that the Patriots player lost her stick. But no call, they'll play on. As long as they call it even, nobody minds. Izzy coming sort of in front of you almost. And now in front of you, that's Izzy. That's Kirsty with the puck right there. She'll skate right toward the net, unencumbered. Wrist shot, save, it goes just wide. Izzy on the wraparound with the backhand, save again. 2 minutes left in the first period. Rockets applying the pressure, enough so that they could be well ahead in this game. Sometimes it takes a while to come. Kirsty in the slot, sends it forward toward Izzy. There's a save, and there were two Rockets there. Centered by Izzy to Kirsty, just out of Georgie's reach coming in. Amanda steps up to try to keep the puck in. She can't do it. Slows the other players down enough. It's a 2-on-1, but Tootie's there and forces an errant pass. And Amanda, with her speed, was able to get back and also be there to help break up the play. Werner will skate it back from her own net. Hit Riz at the center. Riz with one to beat. This could be her third break or half break of the game. Riz looking, centers it. Oh, she had Peyton and she just sent it to the wrong side. Peyton comes out of the corner looking for Riz. Riz tries the one-timer, can't get it, it's blocked. So, shoot when you pass when you shoot. That's the hockey player's dream and nightmare scenario. When you get it right, it looks great. When you get it wrong, you feel like you blew an opportunity. Wristed up and along the side wall, but not out. Lily couldn't get to it. Gets a little help from her friend Amanda. Now centered. And it goes through the zone, and Riz comes out the left wing. Riz with one to beat. Riz has Lily in the middle. Riz beats her. Riz through the center. Riz stick handles. Riz shot! And she scores! Luisa Rizzo promised her mother that she was going to score in this game, and she comes through. 2-0 Rockets with 25.2 seconds left in the first period. Proud dad moment, not gonna lie. I missed the fact that she promised her grandmother, who just had surgery, that she would score for her yesterday, and she did. And now her mother couldn't be at the game today, and she promised her. Now that was emphatically told to me that she would score, and there she goes. There will be an ice cream cake for her. She doesn't know it yet. We might make her wait until she hears this herself to know that she's going to get one. 2-0 Rockets as the final moments of the first play out. 11:06 on the shot clock. Intercepted 4 seconds. They're going to have to get a shot quickly if they want to try to score here, but that's going to do it. And the Rockets hold a 2-0 lead after one. 11:06 on the shots. Goals by Peyton Jacobus and Luisa Rizzo to make the margin. Tom Rose is going to check out, but He's been the hero of this game so far because he brought me. We're going to give you a shot of the tea. They're not a sponsor, but Tom Rose brought me the green tea. He said, "You don't have water or anything?" I said, I'm just here to do 2 games because the girls are wonderful, the coaches are wonderful, the parents are wonderful. It's just a field of wonderfulness here. And I'm glad for the opportunity to bring these games to you, whether you're watching live from Malmo, Mumbai, Montvale, Millville, Montclair, Montpelier. We're glad that you're here, live or otherwise, to watch Rockets hockey. This is the girls' U19 level. They play 17 minutes per period, and they will be attacking at the other side for this period. We'll keep the perch the same. At times I've had the gumption to switch spots during the game to get the attacking side more, but Ari Ellis had 6 chances in the first, and she saved all of them. And you see her in the goal in front of you. At the moment, she's wearing number 2. I think that will change once the Rockets start wearing their regular season jerseys. But for now, Ari Ellis is number 2. The face-off is at center zone. Peyton's there. Lift off for the second period. Peyton wins it over to Georgie. Georgie in on the break. Georgie shoots. Save and covered. The Rockets have had breakaways to start each of the first 2 periods. Rizzo had a breakaway to start the game, and she just lost the handle at the top of the crease. And this time, Georgie off the face-off with the breakaway. She gets the shot off, and a good save. Right point shot from Amanda. It goes off one of the Lady Patriots and deflects to the opposite side of the net. Tootie tries to keep it in at the left point. Gets a little help eventually from Amanda, who tried to keep it in, but it jumped just over the line, whistling an offsides with 21 seconds expired in the second period. Rockets win the faceoff. Louisa gets it, turns the corner on the left side. Can't get through 3 people, got through 2, but the third one was a charm for the Lady Patriots. Larissa wrist shot through traffic. It goes just wide from the left point. Rachel pinches in from the right point. Rachel will keep pursuing. The Rockets go 4 deep, trying to really twist the vice grip here of pressure. And eventually Kirsty moves out to cover another piece of D, and Rachel drops back into the safety position. She'll exchange with Larissa, and Rachel moved up along the left wing, but they can't maintain possession. The Lady Patriots change right there, and they do it onside. Wrist shot, Ariella steers it aside. Larissa picks it up. Larissa up the boards to Lily, right on her stick almost, but the Lady Patriots step in and keep it in. Going toward the slot, Rachel with a nice play, 1-on-2, gets it up but not out. Right point. Wrist shot through traffic. Ariellis can see it, and she lets it go wide. Larissa in front of you chips it up the boards. Lily gets it out. She's got Riz. Riz was there. Oh, if it was a little stronger, she might have been able to get another breakaway. Kirsty in pursuit breaks up that play. Lily banks it off the boards for Louisa. Louisa trying to turn the corner. Louisa gets through, cuts into the middle. Louisa in front by herself. Wrist shot, and she scores! Rizzo with her second of the game with 15:05 left in the second period, and the Rockets make it 3-0. She promised Mama 1, now she's given her 2. 3-0 New Jersey. The Rockets were so close to having that offensive explosion in Saturday's game, a 2-2 tie with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. And the ice at BSA was, I mean, both teams have to play on it, but it just kept them a little bit off their game. They had a lot of scoring chances. They faced a very, very good goalie who had a good game. There's another chance, that's Izzy in front. And they got down 2-0 and they had to play from behind. Rizzo got one in the first period to have the deficit, and then Izzy, who was having an absolutely brilliant game yesterday, finally dented the net to tie it up. They couldn't get the third goal to win, and they ended up in a 2-2 tie. Now a lot of pressure in front, backhander, and that's a goal! 4-0 Rockets, 14:20 left in the second. Let's check the celly. Is it Peyton again? It's Peyton again. Peyton Jacobus has 2. Luisa Rizzo has 2. The Rockets have 4. And the Lady Patriots have none. 19-6 the shots for the Rockets. Peyton loses the face-off there, but Georgie almost picks it up to make it a face-off win. That one goes in and out and back in offside. Rockets girls have come out on a mission today. Face-off win. Rachel gets it, uses her defense partner Larissa, who banks it up the boards on the left side. A little too strong for Riz, but kept in the zone by Kirsty. Riz gets it, wrist shot, glove down, but not held. It goes behind the net, battled for there. There's a late shot by Kirsty. Comes up to the right point and out. Rachel will retreat, but she'll give way to Larissa. Will come at you and eloquently turn and burn, beating one defender and now 2. Larissa up the left wing. Larissa toward the middle. Larissa in the slot. Larissa wrists one. It goes just wide. Lily there. She centers it just a little too much for Luisa, but pinching down in is Rachel. Rachel will take it into the corner. She's got her D covered by Kirsty. Rachel takes it around the net, shovels a backhand through the slot looking for Riz. Couldn't get a stick on it. Centered in front, and Lily tries to get that one. Lily with a shot. Oh, she was maybe looking for Rizzo on the back door, wide open for a pass. Riz sitting at the back door, unencumbered. Riz gets it behind the net. She's got 2, Peyton's got 2. Riz comes out of the corner, tipped back up. Rachel will step up there and use the body to shield the puck nicely and send it back in for Lily. Lily comes out of the corner. Lily toward the front of the net, just loses possession, and the Lady Patriots will clear the zone. They've been outshot 20-6 as the Rockets have been on a mission. They come through the slot, looking for some room. Larissa will take the body, play the puck, take the body, play the puck. Kirsty comes in late, and Kirsty will gain possession and take it back behind her own net. She's playing center, not D, and she uses every foot of the ice to help. But a forced turnover right there, a good play. Tootie there to pick up the slack. A backhand shot, a good effort by 2. She managed to get through a couple of Rockets players, and Tootie, after the save by Arielis, clears it up. Izzy through the right wing zone, gains the offensive side, and sends it behind the net. Pursuant there. She's got somebody in front, that's Peyton. Peyton has 2 so far. 11:48 left, second period, 4-0 Rockets. Izzy battling behind the net. It squirts out to the near side corner, comes up. Tootie will step in from the point. She has nowhere to shoot it, so she elects to just flip it back behind the net, where Izzy will try to play with it again. Peyton comes late. She forces a pass to Tootie. Tootie wrist shot. It hits a lot of traffic, and it goes in! Francesca Hansen gets the goal from the top of the right circle. Is that one for Uncle Frank? It is. A lot of dedications today. I feel like Casey Kasem. 5-0 Rockets, 11:27 left in the second period. That puck came to the right point where Tootie was looking to shoot it. and she had nowhere to shoot it, so she dumped it back in, where Izzy got it behind the net. Timeout's going to be called here by the Lady Patriots, so we can explain further what happened right there and why it was so good. It went behind the net area where Izzy was able to fight it off. It went to the near side corner. In the near side corner, once it got out of Izzy's reach, Peyton came in late, and Peyton forced the play to go back up to the right point where Tootie stepped up. Stick handled down from the right point to the top of the right circle, and her wrist shot went through traffic and found its way into the net for the 5-0 lead. Shots so far 21-8 in favor of the Rockets. We had some interesting happenings in the 16U game where Grace Ulrich played the first 2 periods brilliantly in goal. And then she gave way to Molly Rose-Smith, whose big sister Lily is on the ice wearing number 20 for the Rockets right now. Well, somewhere in the midway point of the 3rd period, we see Grace flying around as a skater. And that was wonderful to see. So she played goalie and forward in the same game and nearly dented the net. And we would like to thank Lily Rose-Smith for being behind the camera on the 16U game on Saturday, which you can find on my YouTube channel, which I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on right now if you haven't done it yet, and the alerts button as well. And if you do that, every time the Rockets play a game that is being streamed live or uploaded for posterity, you'll get an alert and you can check it out, and I encourage you to do so. 5-0 Rockets, 1 by Hansen, 2 by Jacobus, 2 by Rizzo. 21-8 the shots for the team in white. There's Jacobus up the right wing. She's got Georgie in the middle. Peyton shoots. It's a loose puck in front, covered, and some Rockets have their sticks in the air and others don't. What are they going to call it? Waiting for the call. Looks like the referee's saying a face-off in the circle to the left of the goaltender. The unconventionally catching goaltender, she catches with her right hand. Sometimes seen at the NHL level, more rarely seen, it seems, at the youth levels. Peyton grabs the puck at the left point and skates it down low, exchanging positions with Rachel. That one's sent in front, and Izzy couldn't get the stick on it. Comes out of the corner, and who is that again but Peyton? Backhander, goes just wide. She was looking for the hat trick. Centered in front, oh my goodness, Georgie just nearly missed on that one. Peyton comes out of the corner. She can't get through the slot, and the Lady Patriots will bring it out. They'll dump somewhat effectively because there was no icing and she was behind the line and lost her time and space. Larissa banks it off the boards, trying for Georgie, then herself. This one's sent at the net, but not on net. And the Lady Patriots will look to get another scoring chance. They have 8 shots, not many really quality chances to this point. Arielis blocks that puck from coming out from behind the net with the stick blade. Georgie trying to get it out from up there. Eventually it finds Kirsty's stick. Kirsty has a breakaway. If she can turn the corner. Kirsty on the left, comes through the center, looks, wrist shot, and there's a save, and she holds on to it with the catching glove on the right side. It's 5-0. It could be a lot more than that. The Rockets have had a slew of breakaways using their speed to turn corners. And all those things that they've worked on in practice now hitting mightily, seemingly at the same time. Kirsty will take the face-off and try to win it back. Tootie steps in and blasts a shot that is a save with the left pad and into the near corner. Lily gets it in the corner, looking for some space, sends it around toward the back of the net, but Rizzo wasn't there. She was in front. Put up to the left point. Tootie kicks it in. She'll change places with Riz and pursue the puck behind the end line. Tootie pushing, looking for the puck, using the feet. 2 Rockets there, Lily's with her. They'll battle 2-on-2. Puck's still loose. Tootie's a defenseman, but she's fine to pursue there because she's got her D covered. And the Patriots will break out, and Riz will try to step up and keep it in. She keeps it from going through the neutral zone, but couldn't keep it in the zone. Amanda gets it. She fires to the far side. It's tipped, so no icing. The Rockets will change at least one behind the play. Peyton comes in for Amanda at center. Peyton now has the puck. Peyton in the corner, looking around, battling the referee's skates, and now 2 Patriots. On the knees, gets through, finds Lily behind the net. Lily looking for Amanda. She gets it there as Amanda had to come down and pinch. Peyton comes out to cover the right point as Amanda pursues behind the net. Peyton will maintain that spot as Lily comes up and tries to pick off a pass. It's chipped up and out, and this will be Amanda coming back to get it and try to negotiate it forward. It comes into the Rocket zone, and this will be Peyton coming back to pursue. She goes over to Tootie. They'll exchange spots, but they end up leaving it there. There's a bump and some parents yelling for a hit, but they're letting them play. And we've seen worse than that already in this game with no call. Puck's there, playing the puck. Izzy looking for somebody in front, looking for Riz and Peyton, but it goes too strong and comes out of the zone, or does it? Here's a pass forward. It's going to end up being an icing. And boy, the Lady Patriots had a chance for a breakaway or even a 2-on-0. York and Ruoff looked like they had a chance to get behind the D, but whoever was making the pass just hesitated a moment too much, and then when she saw it, she sent it too strongly and not on a stick. And rather than it being a great scoring chance for the Lady Patriots, the Rockets have an offensive zone draw. It's won by Peyton. Over to Rachel. Wrist shot at the net. Tipped by Peyton, but a save. Comes out to Izzy. Izzy, wrist shot. It looked like it might have hit the goaltender's mask and gone to the opposite side. It comes up and, wow, somehow Peyton covered about 15 feet in about 1/10 of a second and kept that puck in. Izzy has it in the corner behind the end line. She reverses it for Peyton, who will come down, and the Rockets will cover the points with their regular defenseman. Izzy there, comes in front, and she scores! Izzy Camarada makes it 6-0 with 7:03 left in the second period, and the Rockets are having their way today. So Izzy was all over the ice on Saturday with a horde of scoring chances. Finally got a huge goal that tied the game in a 2-2 tie. And in this one, she scores her second of the weekend to make it 6-0. 2 by Rizzo, 2 by Jacobus, 1 each by Hansen and Camarada. Rockets now retreat to their defensive zone as the puck comes hard around. Lily gets that one. She sends it off for, who was that? Kirsten. Kirsten moves up. Kirsten on the breakaway. Backhander. Right pad save. Comes out. Riz can't get the rebound. Lily pursuing into the corner. It comes to Tootie. Tootie looking. She'll take a snapper. It gets deflected and goes left of the net. Lady Patriots on the half boards trying to get it out, but Lily's battling there. She's also got Louisa. Tootie gets it, and she'll skate it deep. Lily cannot get the handle, but she tried to move it to the center. Lady Patriots now with it, trying to move it out. They try to go cross, but Lily blocks that with the skate. Finally, they go cross ice, get it out of the zone. The first one is there is a Lady Patriot. The second one is Amanda Werner. The third one is Louisa Rizzo. She'll skate over the right side. She'll go around the net, looking. She's got somebody in front, but she goes to the corner, and it's centered in front, but nobody's there. Amanda will pinch down, try to get a piece of it, and she gets it finally, takes a shot. It's blocked with the stick and covered up by the Lady Patriots goaltender with 5:32 left in the second period, and the Rockets holding a 6-0 lead and a 30-8 advantage in shots. Peyton loses the face-off, but Izzy is there to battle in the corner. Peyton gets to the corner with Izzy. Izzy shovels it up to the right point where Larissa will send it in and look for Izzy on the opposite side. Izzy curls through the circle. Izzy in the slot. Izzy tries to send it. She passes it to the right side, and I think that was Larissa with the shot and a save. Puck still battled for deep. Lady Patriots having difficulty often getting it out of their own zone, as the Rockets have had a great advantage in the course of play. Izzy curls out from behind the net, sends it over for a shot, and it goes through, but not a save. Izzy with it again in the corner. Izzy centers for Peyton. Peyton with a wrist shot, can't get it through traffic, loose in front. Peyton grabs it again. She'll take it back into the corner. Turn and try to send it in front for Georgie. It doesn't get to the front of the net. It's still battled for. Now it gets to the crease, and Rachel can't get a hold of it, but she does get her shot deflected. Izzy with a shot from the right point, but it's into the left corner. Peyton gets it out of the left corner, marches through the circle. Her shot finds a lot of traffic, and the Lady Patriots bank it up. Can they get it out? That's the question. The answer is yes. Can they get it into the attacking zone now? The answer is yes. Looking for a shot. They drop instead. Peyton gets it with the skates and eventually gets it out of the zone. 44 gets it. She'll send it deep. And the Lady Patriots get a well-needed change right there. With 3:45 left in the second period, here's Larissa. She'll gain the line. She'll gain the offensive zone and through the right circle. She's got Riz in front. She curls around the back of the net, looking, sends it in front. Shot is a save and a rebound cleared by the Lady Patriots. Larissa on the left wing now. She'll pursue deep. She sends it toward the front, but it hits a Lady Patriot skate. It goes to Tootie at the point, hops over her stick, and she'll have to retreat and let her teammates get out of the zone to get onside. Sends it up for Riz, but she can't get it. Tootie has to pick that one up and eventually get it over to Larissa, who banks it off the boards. This is going to be an icing, and the Lady Patriots will get a chance to change and start in the offensive zone of the Rockets, where they haven't spent much time in the second period. They spent a little more time there in the first period, but 3:04 left in the second, and this one's been all Rockets literally from the drop of the puck, where Rizzo had a breakaway and just lost the puck. Otherwise, she could have made it 1-0 within the first 7 seconds. Lady Patriots complete the change. They win the face-off. It gets down here, but Amanda immediately picks it off. Amanda looking for speed, bounce it up. Amanda off to the races. She's got a breakaway. Werner up, looking, wrist shot, blocker save. That was a good one. Amanda had a lot on that shot. Good blocker save right there. No fault of the Lady Patriots goaltender today. She's been very busy, and sometimes you just have to forget about the number that's up there. Very often been up to the task. That's about the 4th breakaway that she stopped. 33-8 now the shots in favor of the Rockets. 6-0 on the scoreboard. 2 for Jacobus, 2 for Rizzo, 1 for Hansen, and Camarada each. There's Camarada. 93 today. She wore Bella's jersey the other day. Here's Georgie. Georgie in somewhat alone. Wrist shot, and she scores! Georgiana Tillinghast, with 2:22 left in the second period, builds the lead to 7-0 for the Rockets from Izzy Camarada with the assist. Off the face-off, Izzy moved it forward to Georgie. Georgie got in. Didn't quite have the full breakaway. A little partial. Got behind the defense. And then wristed a shot from the lower part of the right circle past the right pad of the netminder. That's the glove side, not the blocker side, because this goaltender catches with the right hand. We'll call that unconventional. Rockets win the face-off, and there's Tootie. They have this one in hand, 7-0. Now it's a matter of playing hard to the whistle and sportsmanship. And for Arielis, who makes a save there. Certainly she wants the, as the soccer people will call it, the clean sheet. That's European for a shutout. Peyton wins the face-off. Tootie gets it. Near side boards for Izzy. Izzy at the breakout spot, but has a little company there. Izzy will have to retreat with the fishbowl. You get a good look at her. The puck usually comes to her. Give a little ISO on Izzy, 93. Rockets will move it up the left wing. Peyton gets it off the tip from Georgie, and it's a 2-on-1. Peyton with Izzy. Peyton centers it for Izzy, but a little too much sauce on the saucer pass. Izzy pursues in the corner, sends it for Georgie, who has a goal, over to Tootie, who has a goal. Tootie will send it in from the left point. Tootie at the left point. She'll take a snap, goes through traffic, and whistles wide. Tootie will jump off for a change. Izzy battling for it at the right point. Can she keep it in? She can't. Lady Patriots will break out 2-on-1 if they hurry, but a pass too strong, and Larissa's able to grab it. Rachel sends it into open ice for Georgie, and the Patriots are going to be offside if they come into the zone, and they do. With 49.8 seconds left, that big distinction between 48.9 and 49.8. That 9/10 of a second. 34-9, the shots in favor of the Rockets. Lady Patriots win the faceoff but can't gain possession. Kirsty gets it and fires up the left wing. Kirsty turning, looking, backhander in front. Only a Lady Patriot was there. Lily tries to get to it, she can't. It's sent out of the zone, and Larissa will pick that one up. Looking, has somebody in the middle, and it's tipped by Kirsty. It's going to be an icing, but it's not going to be long enough or hard enough to get down there, and Lily was there. Picked off by Kirsten. She's hauled down, but no call. Might have been on her own. It's hard to see from this angle back on the other side. 10 seconds now left in the period. Barring any mistakes, we'll end this one 7-0 as we head into the third. And that is going to be the whistle for the end of 2. Rockets lead at 7-0, 34-9 on the shots. Peyton Jacobus with 2, Luisa Rizzo with 2, and 1 each from Francesca Hansen, Izzy Camerata, and Georgiana Tillinghast. All right, ready to kick off period 3. Rockets holding a 7-0 lead over the Lady Patriots. They've had their way in this one from the opening face-off, but we'll see how it goes here in the third. Face-off, lift-off in the third. Battled for near side boards. Izzy will get it. She's one-on-one. She gets around the D for a moment, but can't gain the middle of the zone. Izzy will hold it on the left, rather the right wing boards. Looking. She goes to Peyton for the hat trick, and Peyton just gets the heel of the stick on it. Centered in front for Georgie, battled for, moved out by the Lady Patriots. Murphy will bank it up, but feed the point. Tootie will send it back in, right back at you. Izzy back to the near side. Tootie picks it off for a moment. Georgie sneaking through, they can't keep it in. Rockets bang it out of the zone. Lady Patriots regrouping at center. Here's Izzy. She comes in alone. Izzy behind the D. Backhander. It's at the post, and it's banged in by Kirsten. They're calling it no goal. Oh boy. Okay, well they call that one no goal. Pretty clear goal by Kirsten right there. The puck was just sitting on the line, but the referee lost sight of it. So that'll be a clear goal that's not allowed. That's in this game not a big deal, and in a 1-goal game certainly a pretty big deal. But the Rockets have scored 2 like that on the day. In the earlier game there was one that was disallowed that was a clear goal, but there's Rizzo trying to deflect it in front. Rizzo comes out of the corner, gets around one, gets toward the net, wrist shot, and it's a save on the right side by the goalie. Rizzo again, looking to come out of the corner. She's trying to go to the point, she gets it to Larissa. Larissa battling there to keep it in, and it's sent out. Rachel grabs it, waits for her team to tag up and get onside. They do. She passes over to Larissa, a little too strong, but into a safe part. That one's sent all the way down, and it's going to be an icing. And the goaltender will fix her pads, take a little break, enjoy the scenery of rock ice in Dunellen, New Jersey. A beautiful place for hockey because it's a rink with ice on it. And the Rockets will have a defensive zone draw, leading 7-0 on the scoreboard and 36-10 on the shot clock. Some question over there. Coach Rad's talking to the referee. Rockets battling for the face-off. Eventually they get it up but not out. Now they get it out. Riz is behind the D. Kirsty's with her. Kirsty comes in. Kirsty looking. Backhander. It's under the pad. Riz tries to bang it in, but can't get it underneath. And it remains 7-0. Face off right in front of you. Camera car will take it. Kirsty wins it to Lily in the middle, but they were actually, Louisa and Lily were changing a little bit too late there, and the errant move actually allowed Kirsty to win the face-off to Lily, but I don't think she was expecting the puck to be dropped at that moment. Rockets try to get out of the defensive end here as the Lady Patriots try to dent the net and ruin the clean sheet from Ariellis. Tootie picks that one up in loose ice. She gains a little space. She has Riz ahead with her. Riz comes in onside with Tootie. Tootie looking. Tootie trying to get it over. Defended well. Riz gets it on the steal for out from behind the net. The Pavelski special. Oh, she can't put it in, but a good move coming out from behind the net by Luisa Rizzo, and another good save by the Lady Patriots goaltender. Give her kudos. She's hanging in there. No goalie likes to see a big 7 up there, but with the amount of breakaways and odd man rushes she's stopped, She's been the star for the team in blue today. Rockets steal the face-off. Georgie comes around, centers it. There's a few Rockets there. They eventually decide to grab the puck. That's Rachel. Rachel moving in at you. Rachel goes deep. Rachel tries to center it. It's blocked. And the Lady Patriots will move it up. Murphy to center zone. Gets it out. They can't maintain possession. But the Rockets get it back in. This is Larissa. Wrist shot. Glove save. Rebound loose. Larissa looking for it. She'll pursue it. Larissa curls around, goes to the slot, finds Izzy. Izzy will send it to the near side where Rachel is. Rachel will look to center it again. Georgie in front, tries to shovel it at the net, covered up. And a whistle and a stoppage of play with 13-17 left in the third period. And the Rockets holding a 7-0 lead. The 19UAA Rockets on their home ice in Dunellen, New Jersey, Rock Ice. Rizzo at the near side boards, Hansen behind her. Werner at the other point for defense. Tootie, wrist shot, can't get it through traffic. Loose in front, Rizzo has it. There's one. There's the backhander off the post. Tries to shovel it forward, loose puck. Oh, they blow the whistle. She had it under the trapper for just enough time for them to lose sight of it and blow the whistle, but the puck was still loose. Rizzo looking for the hat trick. Right there. Lady Patriots win the face-off and they move it out of the zone, but the Rockets move it right back in. Up and once again out. It's off the referee's leg. Lady Patriots will break in. They'll just take the long shot on goal as they haven't had many. That's their 11th to 40 for the Rockets. Rockets moving it up, can't get it out. Put in the slot. Backhander doesn't get through traffic as Tootie blocks it away. Ariella swats that one back as they try to move it from behind the net. Lily up there trying to get it out at the point. Can't do it. Centered into the slot. Wrist shot. Ariella's right pad save and it goes just wide. Lady Patriots with their best offensive chance since early on. Tootie gets it up the wing to Riz. Knocks it with the skate. Tips it ahead forward for Amanda. Amanda will pursue. She'll turn and look. She centers it for Louisa, but not there when the Lady Patriots bangs it back. Amanda sends it between the points, but off target for Larissa, who has to go back and get it herself. And Peyton back there to cover up with her. Larissa will skate it right down Broadway. Radishevsky curls, turns, wrist shot, can't get it through. Looking to center. Instead it goes behind the net to Izzy. Izzy tries to bank it back for Larissa. She's got the point covered by Peyton. Larissa tries to send it in front. It goes back. Peyton jumps in from the point. Peyton down, centers, rebound, off the first save, covered with the trapper. A whistle and a stoppage of play with 11:20 left in the third period, and the Rockets holding a 7-0 lead. Peyton will take the face-off. She'll lose it. Sent on the near side, but Peyton ends up winning possession anyway. Sent in front and covered before a shot could be had. And we'll do it again. Won again by 44. So you see no quit in the Lady Patriots, and that's all you could really hope for in a game that ends up being lopsided. You just want to see all the girls still competing and keeping their heads up regardless of their jersey. Peyton moves in from the right point. Shot blocked by the logo of Leopold and covered with no rebound. Peyton wins this face-off over to Izzy, who sends it between the points. Rachel will get it. She'll come down at the right circle, but eventually center it to the slot. They try the home run pass. They almost connect on it. Rachel sends it forward, and now Izzy gets it, and she'll look for a little room and use her defense to reset. Rachel will take it all the way back behind her own net, and Harry Ellis actually covers that one up. So face off to Harry Ellis's right. She's 13 for 13 on shots and saves as the Rockets try to break out of the zone. Rockets can't do it as of yet, but the Lady Patriots not really possessing it as much. Here's a shot from the slot that goes off Tootie's leg. Another one that doesn't get all the way through. Another one that does get through, but Harry Ellis knocks it down and covers it quickly. .10:06 the time remaining. 42-14 the shots in favor of the Rockets. Slow motion face-off. Louisa tried to come up and pick that one off and get a break. Lily gets a piece of it but can't keep it in possession. And Amanda gets it behind her own net and skates it through to the near side. She's got a little room there if she hurries, and Amanda's always in a hurry. She gains the center line. She gains the offensive zone unfairly because Louisa was a step offside. So face off with 9:44 left. The Rockets will change. The Lady Patriots will change. Still 7-0 in favor of the team with black and white, or white and black. Rockets win the face-off and send it in, but can't get it deep. Intercepted by Georgie. Georgie drops for Izzy. Izzy looking for Peyton and couldn't get the pass off. The Rockets were trying to connect on the triangle right there. Good pass work. Couldn't complete the last one, but they were looking for it. Coming up the near side is Larissa. Loses possession. The Lady Patriots try to skate it in. Rachel took a stick up high, but she seems to be fine. Lady Patriots send it into the Rocket zone. Rachel and Larissa working to get it out. Peyton will bring it in. Peyton tries to center. Good play to snuff it out. But there's Georgie for Peyton in front. One save. Puck still loose. And they blow the whistle before it's covered. Mercifully, by the referees, they've had some quick whistles here. For those looking to pad the score sheet, they might not like it as much, but the outcome has been decided here for a while. Now it's just a matter of sporting hockey. Riz behind the net. She's got 2. She promised her mother that she'd get 1, so I'm not sure if she fulfilled her promise or not. She didn't tell her she was going to get 2. She promised her grandmother she was going to get 1 yesterday, and she did, and that was a 2-2 game. Lady Patriots trying to gain possession here and dent the net for the first time in the game. Harry Ellis has stopped 14 of 14 thus far. They play with it behind the offensive zone net, but they send it too far across. This one whacked defense to defense. Rizzo was trying to pick that one off. They send it in onside. Now it looks like some tired legs out there in blue. This one sent up. Rizzo looking to get behind the tired D. Can't do it. Neutral zone play here. Riz has it. Was looking for Lily, but couldn't get it through traffic. Defense to defense pass. Lee to Radoszewski. Popped up in front of the boards. Larissa comes in. Larissa at the right circle. Wrist shot blocked. Sent at the net. Leopold with the save. Moved behind the net now. Lady Patriots will try to get it out. They do as Rachel pinched in, but couldn't handle it. Larissa gets it, turns, finds Rachel. Rachel's got some room over there. She'll take it all the way in. Uses the body to shield. Centers it. Blockered down. Rizzo tries to get the rebound. Izzy comes in late, can't get it. 2-on-1 if they hurry for the Lady Patriots. Larissa is back, Izzy comes back. Kirsten beats the puck carrier to the line and finds Izzy. Now Izzy trying to make an offensive run. She skates into the zone without the puck, and that's an immediate offside now under the new/old rules. 6:46 left in the third. Face-off won by the Lady Patriots, but Georgie nearly stole that. Peyton ends up with possession. Peyton behind the net, she's got 2. Georgie now gets it, she's got 1. Izzy's got 1, she sends it over for Peyton. Peyton up to Tootie at the point. Tootie back to Peyton low. Peyton centers it, redirected in front by Georgie. Save, Izzy gets it, she'll send it behind the net. Georgie off to Karam, pursuing. Georgie over to Peyton. Peyton shot, stick save. Peyton another shot. Hellwig blocked it. Izzy centers to the slot. It's a little too strong. Skips through the top of the slot and goes out to Tootie at the point. Tootie waits for her team to get onside, and then she sends it back in. Peyton gets it, goes around the D. Peyton's got a couple in front. She shoots. It's saved with the chest, and the rebound comes to the Lady Patriots for a moment. Peyton gets her own rebound. In basketball, you'd call that following the shot, and she just seems to follow the puck everywhere it goes on the ice, and wherever it goes, you could usually find Peyton Jacobus near it. 5:47 left in the third period from Rockeye. 7-0 Rockets. 45-14 on the shot clock. Lady Patriots win the faceoff, but the Rockets regain possession in neutral ice. Larissa takes it, passes it to herself. Lady Patriots swat it out. Rachel gets it. She'll come to the near side wing for Louisa. Louisa plays the bounce off the board. She's 1-on-3 here. Gets it to the slot. Gets to the far side. Looks to center. She's looking around. She goes to the point where Rachel is. Rachel sends it wisely into the corner. Lily's there. Lily with her first point yesterday. Rebound in front. Rizzo scores! It's a hat trick for 13. Her second career hat trick. Luisa Rizzo, number 13. And the first one came 4 years ago against the Lady Patriots. So Luisa Rizzo makes it 8-0 with 5:08 left in the third period. Her fourth of the weekend, her third today. 47th shot for the Rockets. Same line stays out there, and here comes Rizzo again, coming down the middle, filling some lanes. Wrist shot goes off of Kirsty's shoulder on the backside. Sent up and out. Amanda will go back to pursue. Amanda looking. Battled for there. She eventually gets it out. Kirsty trying to tip it up the boards. It goes right back in, and that's an offside by the Lady Patriots. 4:40 to go in the game, 8-0 Rockets. 3 for Rizzo, 2 for Jacobus, 1 each for Izzy, Hansen, and Georgie. Lady Patriots win the face-off, but all the way back into their own zone. Peyton picks it off, and she gets it picked off. Lady Patriots move it out, but it comes right back in. Izzy in pursuit. She's still offside if that puck comes back in, but it doesn't. Amanda retreats back to her own end, sends it in, and she hits Coach Henry with the puck. Coach Henry with the chest save, and then he covers the rebound. Uses the left hand to hand the puck back to the official. And shakes it off like he's done that 1,000 times. It might be 999. Running clock now in order. So there, even with the stoppages, will be stoppages of play. Will not include a stoppage of the clock for the last 4 minutes, I think, unless the Lady Patriots can solve Ari Ellis. suppose with the 8-goal lead, they start running the clock. Skated up the left wing. Looks like Amanda over there, getting through traffic. She gets all the way through, now gains the offensive zone, looking to turn the corner. Amanda will skate it all the way behind the net. Looking, turning, looking, goes to the opposite point, but can't get it all the way through, but Izzy corrects her mistake. Izzy shoots it, it whistles wide. Georgie was there behind the D. Still nobody in front for either team. Now Georgie tries to get it out from behind the net, covered, or at least covered long enough for a stoppage of play. And now the clock is not running, so what do I know? .326 left now. Peyton wins the face-off, but the Lady Patriots step in to knock it out. Here's a potential chance if they can get by Rachel. They can't. She doesn't even let them get into the zone, as we're down to 3:14, 13, 12, 11, and skating in is Georgie. She gets through 2 defenders, looking to center, but knocked away by the skates of a Lady Patriot. Izzy comes out of the corner. They're giving her room, but not enough for her to get through to the slot. Banked up and out by the Lady Patriots. Larissa will be the one to retrieve that one. She does, and she sends it into the offensive zone. Izzy tries to pick it off. Peyton now picks off that pass onside. Peyton around in the right circle. Peyton looking. Peyton sends it in front. Izzy couldn't get the stick blade on it, got the skate on it. Tie up in front there. We kept the camera on that. Izzy skates through the slot. Over to Peyton. Wrist shot off the left post. That would have been the hat for Jacobus. She was looking for it. Up to Rachel. Wrist shot through traffic, but not all the way through. Loose puck in front, goes to the other side. Wrist shot and a goal! That's the hat trick for Peyton Jacobus. She scored the first, she scored the third, and she probably scored maybe the last. 9-0 Rockets, 2:14 left in the game. Hat tricks for 21 and 13. That matches the hat trick yesterday by their 16U brethren, Hope Menikillo. She had 3 yesterday, and she had 4 in the earlier game today. So kudos. This has been a big weekend for the Rockets. Between the 16U and 19U teams, they'll have gone 3-0-1, conceding just 5 goals in the 4 games so far. If Ari Ellis can continue it here and get the clean sheet. Loose puck in front, covered. Somebody lost their skates at the end, and 151 remains now. 48-14 the shots for the Rockets, 9-0 the score. The outcome long decided. But nonetheless, memories still being made. Rockets playing with 2 forward lines, 2 defense pairings. They had the same on the Saturday game, but only 3 total defensemen. So just a little bit more of a break, but a lot of exhausted legs. Under 100 seconds now. Rizzo in pursuit, can't keep it in the zone. Lady Patriots will break out 2-on-1, and the one being Tootie breaks it up for a moment and another moment, but the Rockets still can't maintain possessions. 80 seconds from the shutout for Ari Ellis as Rizzo tries to bank it out of the zone. Can't get it out. Eventually they do. It's Kirsten. She's up for Louisa. Louisa has 3 already. She's got the puck for now. She's looking for somebody at the point, but she's got to maintain possession here because the Rockets are changing behind the play. 1-on-3, her odds were not good, but Rachel ends up with the puck at the point anyway. Wrist shot through traffic, covered up, blocked with the stick, and immediately covered by the netminder, Leopold, number 3, with 3.5 left, 53.5 seconds left in the game. 9-0 Rockets. That was their 49th shot. Jacobus on the faceoff. She wins it back to Rachel. Rachel with a snapper through traffic. Peyton deflected it. Actually, Georgie deflected it. Leopold just got a piece of it to keep the puck out of the net and into the corner. 40 seconds now. Rockets will send it in. Oh, and Larissa sent it in off of possibly one of the coaches. Let's see if everybody's okay. Or one of the players. Yeah, looks like everybody's okay, thankfully. Got to pay attention when you're on those benches. It's happened to me. There is video out there of a wonderful catch of a fluttering puck by yours truly on the bench one time a couple of years ago. Izzy will bring it in over the line on the right side. She'll go behind the net. She's got Georgie in front and Peyton. Rachel gets it there. It goes low. Izzy now behind the net with 10 seconds left. She'll skate it through the back part of the corner. It comes to the point. It's in front. Peyton's there. 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it. The Rockets hold on for the 9-0 win. Ari Ellis completes the shutout. And the final shots total 49-15 for New Jersey. They complete the undefeated weekend, a 2-2 tie with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms on Saturday, the 9-0 win over the Lady Patriots in this one, and that will do it. We'll have a separate stream with Coach Jeremy to recap the weekend, and that'll do it from Rock Ice Arena in Dunellen, New Jersey, where the New Jersey Rockets 19U Girls AA take the 9-0 victory over the Lady Patriots. This is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching.